everyone, and welcome back to Ruben Digital's YouTube channel. I'm Michelle Ruben, and today I wanted to share with you 3 successful tips that I've used on how to exit gracefully from an awkward conversation while networking. For me, I find that networking situations, can be nerve-wracking. And while the internet is abundant with videos and articles on how to start a conversation, they don't often share on how to exit gracefully. So in 3 easy steps, I'm going to share with you what might be helpful. Number 1, I ask for their business card. And you might say, well, why would you do that? Well, when you're talking and having a conversation with someone and you get to the point where you feel it's time to move on, you're there to meet other contacts and network, it's kind of a subtle way of kind of letting that other person know that the conversation is coming to an end. So I'll hold up my business card, ask them for their contact information, and let them know that it was great talking with them, and that if I don't see them, the rest of the evening, maybe we'll see each other at a future networking event. So that's one tip that definitely works. Tip 2, make a plan for a future conversation. Successful networking isn't about just a one-time conversation. You meet someone at a networking event, you have maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and that isn't really enough time to really learn about their business and how you might be able to connect them to people, and maybe how you guys can create, a powerful partnership. So what I like to do is pull out my phone at point in the conversation when I'm ready to move on, and say, hey, let's schedule a coffee and continue our conversation. Then that other person's not offended, and they're kind of hopeful, and they know, oh, okay, this is going to continue, and we'll see what we can possibly accomplish together, or connect each other with other people that we know in our industry or our networks, and just further build relationships that way. So that's what I like to do, make a plan for a future conversation. Tip 3, offer to make an introduction. Ending a conversation doesn't mean that I have to head into the opposite end of the room and run from this person. What I'll often do is scan the room after getting a little glimpse at what this person might be interested in that's in front of me, and see who else I know in the room and who it might make sense to connect them with. So I will have them follow me over to that person, make an introduction. And if the conversation warrants it, maybe I'll stick around for a minute or two. And if it doesn't, it's an easy segue for me to back out gracefully and let the two of them begin their conversation and get to know each other. And I feel like it's also giving them something of value, and I just really like it. It helps foster good relationships, and just letting that other person know that I'm not just in it for me. I care about what they might be interested in and what would be helpful to their business and helping them grow. I believe that the more we give, the more we gain, and that's a philosophy that I learned from my BNI group, and I carry that forth in all our business affairs. So again, another takeaway is the more you give, the more you gain in business. Networking isn't always smooth sailing, that is for sure. And a few of us, have had at least one awkward experience or more. Myself, right up there, I own it. What I do from those awkward conversations is learn how to improve when I go back and reflect on the night and see where I could show up differently next time. Opening and closing conversations are truly important skills, and with practice and sometimes luck, these events will definitely help you acquire some new connections and professional resources. I love these 3 strategies because they allow me to exit the conversation with grace and kindness. For me, it's really important not to offend the other person, and and that's really about it. I don't want to offend them, and I want to just duck out when it's important. And I feel the time has come for us to both continue on with our networking for that evening. Do you have an example of an awkward networking conversation that you might have had recently? If you do, please share in the comments below. We love to learn from other people and share experiences. So that's it for today. I hope you guys have a great day, and remember, hit the subscribe button.